Welcome to our first ever midweek video. So last week when I edited the episode, it was far too long with adding in the machine service as well as everything that goes on weekly. So I decided to do the machine service in a separate video. So hope you enjoy this video and let me know if you want a midweek episode or just keep it to the Saturday mornings. We're going to service this wee digger. So we've got a full oil change, got some wear parts and stuff on the track frame to do, straighten up the beacon, sort all the lights, just make sure everything's working. The first things we're going to do is take this oil plug out, drain the oil out of the engine. Try and do it without getting covered in oil.
I got a phone call from a woman yesterday, one site.
Just get this oil filter off as well.
It's the Stephen, see the email say Kings Group Scotland, but the actual company they're talking about is Kings Group. That's the fucking deceiving bit about it. Okay, pal, so just let us know if you can what time roughly the boys are coming on Monday and I'll get them.
It doesn't need to be overly tight. Do the wee fuel filter next. I'm still draining out of there. That's slack. again, we don't need to be tight. Right, this wee one to do it. So this one catches all your water. See how that red line's up the top there? That's how much water's in the fuel. So I think this one. Just try to find something to catch these on. That was good, no, I dropped out of that. You can actually see there how dirty the inside of that fuel filter is. It's full of stuff. So I'll just give this a wee clean out with some brake cleaner. We'll just stick this back in. That just gets put on there like that. And then give this a wee clean. And turn that fuel back on, and then when we turn the engine on, that'll fill itself up. That's that done. Do the air filter next. Which is just in here. A couple of clips. Takes that off. Two filters. The filters come with a wee bit of grease, just so that the rubber's going nice and easy. Push that one in. as easy as that. Right, so stick that drain plug back in. Right, so we've got some oil. Just fill this up. Bit awkward with a big drum, but should be fine. Let that go down. Check the level. Don't want to put too much in. It's easier to put more in than it is to take it out. A good bit more required. Just coming onto the top of the dipstick now. So that's your minimum mark, maximum. So what it can just be maybe 3/4 of the way up, and the time it starts up and fills the oil filter and stuff, it'll go down to about halfway. Could do a bigger funnel, it's the oil's struggling to get through that wee narrow hole at the bottom. Coming up with dipstick now. So it's just about there on the dipstick. So what we'll do is we'll start this up. Just let the oil get around the engine, and then we'll check it again. Just make sure it's alright. Always remember to put your lid back on till no oil comes out. Because believe it or not, you learn from experience on that one. So when I start this up, you should see the fuel actually going into this fuel filter. And I turn the key on. So I'll just let it prime up first. There's still a bit of air bubbles in it, so let that prime up and then we'll start it up. Just let that sit for a couple of minutes and we'll check the engine oil again. We'll give this a check again. Right, it's dropped to about halfway. Maybe just put a wee splash of oil in that just to make sure that's going to be plenty. Right, got the fan belt to change. Do that next. Put that cap back on before I forget about that. This is only a 500-hour service that we've done. We don't need to do like hydraulic oil changes or anything like that. Or is this 1,000 hour? No, it's just a 500-hour. So we have got hydraulic oil filters to put in, but we don't need to change the oil. We'll do this belt first, I think so. $12 or something. Why did I say it was a 12 and then get a 13 out? To change this, you just slacken the alternator, push that back. It's a wee bit awkward to get into. That's as far back as it can go. I don't think that went any further back. fun until you need to do this all over again to put it back in. See that, it's all cracked and frayed. It'd only be a matter of time before that snapped. So, better changing it out before it does snap. So just need to do this the opposite way now and feed this back into the fan. Try and move the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So obviously it needs to go over the top of the fan. Like I say, there's bound to be an easy way of doing this, but it doesn't even feel like it'll go in there. I wonder if that's the right belt. Probably should have checked that before I try to put it on. Two three two five. 2325. 9.5 but 825. Yeah, it's the right belt. Just tight. That other one's probably that slack because there's that many cracks in it. Why is that so tight? Surely that shouldn't be that tight. So, took the alternator off, didn't make a difference. Took this plate off, which seemed to free up a bit of room, and I could actually see in there that it was caught in a Jubilee clip. So I'm hoping that this is going to go on. Yeah, that doesn't look too good right now. But, bugger. That doesn't look too ideal. Maybe straighten itself out once I start it. There we go. Maybe get enough slack on that just to... There we go. Yeah, so down the back in there, the belt was actually stuck on a Jubilee clip. So I put the alternator and everything back on. And that seems to be it. So we'll get this tightened up. Not even any point in wearing a pair of gloves, is there? We'll get this tightened up, we'll start it. And then we'll check the tension again, make sure it's Alright. It should be nice and tight so that it doesn't ever slip. Remember to tighten up this bottom one. Give this a wee start up. Uh-huh. So what's happened there? Guessing that's spun anyway. We're turning that over. So we'll slack at that. Right, well, we won't be starting the digger because the battery's flat now. What we'll do, I think my jump weighs will fit from there. What we'll do is we'll do the hydraulic oil stuff first, and then we just start it at the end. Right, so this is under the floor in the cab. This is the top of the hydraulic oil tank. So what we need to try and do is open this. That bag off. So I need to open the top of that, and there should be a filter in there. So that's the filter in there, I just need to grab a bucket. Catch the oil. And that should pull out, I think. Get the new one out. We'll get a look at it. Yeah, so that's the new one there. So that'll literally just pull out of there. We'll swap that over. should just pull it out there. There we go. Make sure that you locate that. There we go. And then there's a wee thing on the bottom of that. That lines up with that. Holds the filter in place. Just screw that back down. Right, so the DJI is flat. So I've got a video on my phone now. We're going to change these to wear things, track guides, whatever you want to call them. So we need to take the tracks off. We're going to check the idlers when we get the tracks off. So take this big nut out, that'll release all the grease. Allow that idler to go in. So we'll do that. Round the nuts out, push the track down. Push all the grease out. So these sit up here and the track runs along the top of them. So that shows you how much wear is caused just with the track running over the top of it. So that's what that one looks like. That's what it should look like. $31. So we're just going to do the what's it called? Track motor oil. So this literally only takes like a tiniest little bit of oil. Crack these two. One's your level plug, and one's your drain plug. That's that almost drained out of there. Stick that plug back in. Just a wee nip up, doesn't need to be anything mental. Then you just squeeze this into there. And you just keep going until it starts to come out that top plug. And that's when you know it's to the right height, yeah, to the right level. Wee bit. Oh, you're joking. course that would fall in there. Put that in there without dropping it. We nip up. That's it. Do that on both sides. That's what it's done. Easy peasy. So I'll show you this hitch. So they've been running this with the pin out. So that's been sitting out so far, and it's been rattling about because it's not been located into both sides. So it's bent this top piece, and look at the shape of that pin, the wear on it. So it's just been rolling about like that. It's made that hole oval shaped, and it's also bent this link. I don't know if you can see it on the camera very well, but that's got a twist in it. It's probably out a good 5 mil maybe. I'll get my roller in a bit to see it. That shouldn't have that gap there. If you go to the other side, you can actually see it worse on this side. So we're going to need a new one of these as well as a new hitch. But that's all the servicing done, and the wear bars on the tracks. A few other wee bits and pieces to do. New wiper, new door, locking, new window locking mechanism, and fix the beacon bracket and sort the lights and that out. We'll get cracked on now. So this light bracket is a bit bent. So what we'll do is we'll take this light off. Get a right size spanner first, it would help. So take the light off first so we don't melt it when we heat it up. So, not 100%, but it's twisted back, pointing the right way that it should. So whilst that's cooling down, this bonnet's had a wee knock at some point. It's kinked all that, and it's also bent this bracket, which is now lying sideways, which means that this bit of the bonnet is rubbing on this panel here, and it's obviously making squeaking rubbing noise. So when that's shut, you can see it like that. It's also pulling that up and down when you're lifting the bonnet. So we're going to take this bonnet off and we'll take that bracket off and we'll twist that back into shape. So that's everything done, apart from the hitch. Straighten that bracket, the light, wear parts, the tracks, oil's done, the tracks, hydraulic oil filters. Everything's lubricated. Bonnet catch is now working. Straightened the bracket so the bonnet doesn't catch in here now. Engine oils are all serviced. Oil's pretty good. New fan belt, oil filter, fuel filter, air filter, and that's about it. Oh, and I fixed that beacon bracket as well, straightened that up, and 2 new grease nipples on the blade. So these were broken off. It was easy done when a stone comes over the blade and hits it, so 2 of them. Yeah, that's it. So once we get the hitch, we'll get the hitch on as well. Oh, and there's a new wiper blade as well. So once we get the hitch, we'll get that on. We need to get one of these bars, these links, because it's all twisted. We'll get one of them as well. So it's ready to go once we get a hitch. That's us for today. Hope you enjoyed that little service video and fixing bits and pieces on the machine. If you'd like to see more of that, leave a comment. There's plenty of our machines needing fixed and stuff like that, so you could always get videos and do wee bits and pieces here and there on the machines in between jobs. So if you like that, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again Saturday for the next episode. Cheers.